Number 1. The 1974 Lincoln Continental, listed for just $8,500 and located in Andover, Kansas. This is a true full-size American luxury sedan from the golden era of big cars, big engines, and unmatched road presence. The 1974 Lincoln Continental represents classic Lincoln craftsmanship, offering comfort, style, and effortless V8 power in a package that simply doesn't exist anymore. This Continental shows just 44,000 miles on the odometer. While the mileage cannot be officially documented, the condition of the vehicle strongly supports the belief that these miles are original. Power comes from the legendary 460 cubic inch V8 paired with a C6 automatic transmission, delivering smooth, confident performance, and the kind of relaxed cruising Lincoln was famous for. This car previously belonged to the seller's father, who recently passed away, and has clearly been well cared for. The vehicle runs, shifts, and drives well, making it a turnkey classic that can be enjoyed immediately. Recent maintenance was completed shortly before his passing, including a new fuel pump, new shocks, and a replaced window regulator. In addition, the fuel tank was professionally cleaned, and the vacuum-operated headlight system, often a weak point on these cars, has been repaired and is functioning properly. Cosmetically, this Lincoln is in impressive condition. The body and interior are described as being in excellent shape, reflecting careful ownership over the years. The vinyl top does show some minor weather cracking, which is common for a car this age, but it does not take away from the overall presence or usability of the vehicle. Inside, the Continental offers a classic Lincoln experience, a spacious, comfortable cabin designed for long-distance cruising, with a smooth ride and quiet demeanor that made these cars a benchmark for American luxury in the 1970s. This is the kind of car that floats down the highway and turns heads simply because of its size, stance, and unmistakable style. The asking price is $8,500, or a best reasonable offer, making this an excellent value for a well-maintained, low-mileage classic luxury sedan powered by one of Ford's most iconic big block engines. Whether you're looking for a comfortable cruiser, a nostalgic piece of American automotive history, or a solid entry into the classic car world, this 1974 Lincoln Continental is a standout option worth serious consideration. Number 2. The 1965 Buick LeSabre Limited Sedan 4D, listed at $9,800 and located in Terre Haute, Indiana. The 1965 Buick LeSabre Limited is a perfect example of mid-1960s American full-size engineering, blending classic style, dependable V8 power, and real-world drivability. This four-door sedan is powered by the desirable 4.9-liter 300 cubic inch high-output V8, paired with a smooth-shifting THM 400 automatic transmission, a combination known for strength, longevity, and effortless cruising. With just 88,200 miles on the odometer, this LeSabre starts, runs, drives, shifts, and stops exactly as it should, making it far more than just a garage ornament. It's a true turnkey classic that's currently being driven daily to school and work. Mechanically, a significant amount of recent maintenance and investment has gone into keeping this Buick road-ready, including a new starter, brake booster, and master cylinder, new front brakes, all new shocks, new tie rods and ends, a new distributor, points, and coil, plus a brand new 650 CFM Edelbrock carburetor. Internally, the engine has received major attention as well, with all new push rods and lifters installed, along with both cylinder heads rebuilt and resurfaced, ensuring strong performance and reliability. The engine does not smoke or burn oil, and while there is a minor valve tick that the owner notes sounds much worse in video than in person, it does not affect drivability and is common on older pushrod V8s. Visually, this LeSabre proudly wears its original paint, finished with honest patina that has been cleaned, sanded and clear-coated, preserving the car's authentic character while protecting it for years to come. The result is a classic that looks exactly how a survivor from 1965 should, full of presence, history, and charm. Inside, the interior is in great condition, offering the spacious seating, wide bench comfort, and relaxed driving position that made Buick a leader in comfort during this era. An aftermarket stereo and front speaker have been added for modern usability, while still keeping the overall vintage feel intact. The 1965 LeSabre Limited represents a time when full-size sedans ruled American roads, delivering smooth rides, quiet cabins, and strong V8 performance without effort. At an asking price of $9,800, this Buick offers tremendous value for anyone looking for a reliable classic that can be enjoyed every day, taken to shows, or simply cruised on an open road. Located in Terre Haute, Indiana, this is a well-maintained, mechanically refreshed classic sedan that proves you really can buy and drive a piece of American automotive history. Number 3. The 1988 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe, listed at $10,000, and located in Canton, Georgia. This 1988 Chevrolet Corvette represents a classic chapter in American performance history, offering the unmistakable look and driving feel of the C4 generation at an accessible price point. Designed with sharp lines, a low stance, and a driver-focused cockpit, the late 80s Corvette was built to deliver real sports car performance while remaining comfortable enough for everyday driving. This Corvette shows 172,000 miles, but it's clear the car has been well maintained. According to the seller, all major maintenance work has been addressed, and the car runs, drives, and handles great. All fluids have been freshly serviced, and the car is sitting on new tires, making it road-ready and dependable for its next owner. Power comes from Chevrolet's proven V8 platform paired with an automatic transmission, delivering smooth acceleration and the kind of torque Corvette fans expect. The automatic setup makes this car easy to enjoy whether you're cruising back roads, commuting, or taking out for weekend drives. The handling remains one of the highlights of the C4 Corvette, with a balanced chassis and responsive steering that still feels engaging decades later. Visually, this Corvette stands out thanks to its unique color. The seller was told to finish as black cherry, a deep, rich tone that adds personality and sets it apart from the more common red or black examples. Combined with the Corvette's iconic body shape, pop-up headlights, and wide stance, it still turns heads wherever it goes. This car is being offered to serious buyers only. The price is listed at $10,000 and is reasonably negotiable, though the seller has stated a preference for a trade involving a truck. That flexibility could make this an excellent opportunity for someone looking to move into a Corvette without paying premium collector pricing. Overall, this 1988 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe offers strong value as a driver-focused classic. It's not a garage queen. It's a car meant to be driven and enjoyed. With fresh maintenance, new tires, solid performance, and classic Corvette style, this C4 is a great option for anyone looking to experience American V8 sports car heritage at a reasonable cost.
Scraping.
Number 4. The 1963 Ford Thunderbird convertible, listed at $12,000 and located in Fallbrook, California. The 1963 Ford Thunderbird convertible is one of the most iconic personal luxury cars ever produced by Ford, blending elegant design, strong V8 performance, and unmistakable early 60s American style. This example captures everything enthusiasts love about the third-generation Thunderbird, often referred to as a bullet bird, for its sleek, futuristic lines and jet-age influence. Under the hood sits a classic 390 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission, delivering smooth, confident power that makes this Thunderbird a pleasure to drive. According to the seller, the car runs and drives smoothly, making it a solid candidate for cruising weekend drives or simply enjoying top-down California weather. These cars were designed to glide down the road, and the big block V8 provides plenty of torque without feeling stressed. This is a true two-door convertible, one of the most desirable body styles for the 1963 model year. The car has been very well maintained and clearly cared for over the years. The exterior remains straight and presentable, with only minor issues noted, such as emblem wear and a few small touch-up paint spots, typical for a vehicle that's over 6 decades old and still being enjoyed. Inside, the interior shows normal wear and tear consistent with a 62-year-old classic, but it remains in good overall condition. The cabin still delivers that unmistakable Thunderbird feel, combining comfort, style, and a driver-focused layout that made these cars stand out in their era. It's a space designed for relaxed cruising rather than raw performance, and it does that job exceptionally well. An interesting detail on this Thunderbird is its lowered stance. The suspension has been dropped for a more aggressive, custom look, but it is not on airbags or hydraulics. This gives the car a unique presence while still maintaining traditional suspension components, making it easier to live with and maintain. The price has been reduced and is now listed at $12,000 or best offer, which makes this a very attractive entry point into classic convertible ownership. Located in Fallbrook, California, this Thunderbird represents strong value for anyone looking for a running, driving V8 powered American classic with timeless styling. Overall, this 1963 Ford Thunderbird convertible is a smooth driving, well-kept classic that offers luxury, style, and open-top cruising at a reasonable price. Whether you're a collector, a weekend cruiser, or someone looking to step into classic car ownership, this Thunderbird delivers character, comfort, and undeniable presence on the road. Number 5. The 1977 Mercury Grand Marquis, listed at $15,000 and located in Columbia, Tennessee. The 1977 Mercury Grand Marquis represents a golden era of full-size American luxury, when comfort, smooth power, and commanding road presence were the top priorities. This classic Mercury delivers exactly that: big, bold styling paired with a relaxed driving experience that defined late 1970s American motoring. Under the hood sits a big block V8 paired with an automatic transmission, offering effortless cruising power and the kind of smooth torque that makes highway driving feel easy and unhurried. These engines are known for their durability and relaxed nature, perfectly matched to the Grand Marquis role as a true luxury cruiser. According to the seller, this car runs and drives great, making a strong candidate for weekend drives, car shows, or simply enjoying the open road in classic style. With approximately 98,000 miles on the odometer, this example has clearly been cared for, and one of its biggest highlights is that it has always been garage kept. That kind of storage goes a long way in preserving both the exterior and interior, and it shows in the overall condition. The car is described as being in very good shape, which is becoming increasingly rare for large, original four-door luxury sedans from this era. The 1977 model year features a long, elegant body lines, wide stance, and formal proportions that made the Grand Marquis a symbol of success and comfort. This is the kind of car that floats down the road, soaking up bumps and delivering a calm, isolated driving experience that modern vehicles simply don't replicate. Inside, the Grand Marquis offers generous interior space, wide seating, and a layout designed around comfort rather than sportiness. Everything about this car was built for relaxed cruising, from its smooth suspension to its quiet ride and effortless steering. At an asking price of $15,000, this 1977 Mercury Grand Marquis is positioned as a clean, well-kept example of a disappearing segment of American automotive history. Located in Columbia, Tennessee, it's an excellent option for collectors, classic car enthusiasts, or anyone looking for a distinctive, full-size cruiser that stands out from the crowd. Overall, this Grand Marquis delivers timeless American luxury, classic V8 power, and the kind of road presence that only a true full-size sedan from the 1970s can offer. Number 6. The 1966 Mercury Monterey, listed for $6,500 and located in Sweet Home, Oregon. The 1966 Mercury Monterey is a full-size classic that perfectly captures the bold styling, comfort, and V8 cruising power amid 1960s American cars. And this example stands out as a true survivor with character, history, and usability. Located in Sweet Home, Oregon, this Monterey shows approximately 159,600 miles. And according to the seller, it is turnkey and ready to enjoy. This is not a trailer queen. It's a car that's been driven, cared for, and trusted on real road trips, including family drives all the way to Yellowstone in years past. Under the hood sits a strong 390 FE V8 paired with a C6 automatic transmission, a legendary drivetrain combination known for smooth power delivery and long-term durability. The car starts, runs, and drives well, and the owner states it would have no issue driving across the state if needed, which says a lot about its reliability. What truly makes this Monterey special is that it's a rare discovery special produced during roughly the final month of the 1966 model year. This package included several unique factory features, such as distinctive knockoff style hubcaps, factory emergency flashers stored in the glove box, and even a factory Studio Sonic subwoofer, features you simply don't see every day on cars from this era. The factory radio has been updated to allow smartphone connectivity, giving the car a touch of modern convenience while still keeping its vintage charm intact. Visually, this Monterey proudly wears its original paint, with no known touch-ups, giving an honest survivor look that many enthusiasts appreciate far more than a fresh respray. Mechanically, several thoughtful upgrades and maintenance items have been completed to keep the car dependable. It's equipped with Petronix electronic ignition, a newer Leeds power brake booster and master cylinder, and an Edelbrock 1406 carburetor that has about 500 miles on it. A Holley fuel pressure regulator and newer mechanical fuel pump help ensure consistent fuel delivery, while the previous owner upgraded the front end to disc brakes, a major improvement in stopping power and safety. The exhaust setup adds to the driving experience, featuring custom dual exhaust by Highway 20 Auto with Sanderson shorty headers. The sound is described as just right, strong and classic without being overly loud or obnoxious. Additional details include intact original glass and washer fluid canister, a decent matching set of tires, and new Monroe coilover shocks at the rear, which are included with the car. The seller notes that the car would benefit from finer carb tuning and a new kickdown linkage, but even as it sits, it's regularly driven and enjoyed. Offer at $6,500. This 1966 Mercury Monterey represents an excellent value for anyone looking for a big body classic with a V8, rare factory features, original paint, and real road-ready character. It's the kind of car you can drive, enjoy, and improve over time, an honest American cruiser with history, presence, and personality. Number 7. The 1979 Ford Thunderbird, listed for $6,500 and located in Shreveport, Louisiana. The 1979 Ford Thunderbird represents the final years of classic personal luxury coupe era, blending bold late 70s styling with comfort, smooth cruising manners, and unmistakable road presence. This particular example is especially appealing because it remains all original and shows just 35,000 original miles, making it a rare survivor rather than a worn-out project. Even more impressive, the car still wears its old inspection sticker on the windshield, a small but telling detail that highlights just how long this Thunderbird was preserved rather than driven into the ground. According to the seller, this Thunderbird sat for approximately 24 years, carefully stored, before being brought back to life. Since then, the recommissioning has been done correctly, focusing on reliability rather than unnecessary modification. It has received new spark plugs and plug wires, a brand new gas tank, and a full set of new tires, all essential items for safely returning a long-stored vehicle to the road. As a result, the car now runs and drives excellent, making it a true turnkey classic that can be enjoyed immediately. Stylistically, the 1979 Thunderbird delivers exactly what fans of the era love: a long hood, wide body, and the elegant yet muscular presence that made the Thunderbird such a popular choice for buyers who wanted luxury without going full size. These cars are known for their comfortable ride, quiet cruising, and relaxed driving experience. Perfect for weekend drives, car shows, or simply enjoying a piece of American automotive history. Mechanically, the seller notes only one known issue, which is a leak in the power steering system. Aside from that, there are no reported problems, and the vehicle performs as it should. This makes it an especially attractive option for someone who wants a mostly original, low-mileage classic without the headache of a full restoration. Power steering leaks are common on vehicles of this age and are generally straightforward to address, especially compared to major drivetrain or structural issues. With its low mileage, originality, long-term storage history, and recent maintenance, this Thunderbird offers strong value at $6,500. It's ideal for collectors looking for an honest survivor, enthusiasts who appreciate originality over modification, or anyone wanting a comfortable vintage cruiser that stands out from the usual muscle car crowd. Located in Shreveport, Louisiana, this 1979 Ford Thunderbird is a clean, classic luxury coupe that's ready to be driven, enjoyed, and preserved for years to come. Number 8. The 1988 Lincoln Town Car, offered at $7,500 and located in Denver, Colorado. The 1988 Lincoln Town Car is a true symbol of classic American luxury, built during an era when comfort, smoothness, and road presence matter more than anything else. This full-size sedan delivers exactly what buyers expect from a vintage Lincoln: a quiet ride, plush interior, and timeless, understated styling that still commands respect on the road today. This particular example is listed in good condition and shows 98,000 miles on the odometer, which is very reasonable for a vehicle this age, especially a town car that was designed to rack up highway miles effortlessly. These cars were famous for their durability and smooth cruising ability, making them favorites among long-distance drivers, executives, and anyone who valued comfort above all else. Under the hood, the 1988 Town Car typically features Lincoln's proven V8 engine, paired with an automatic transmission, delivering smooth and relaxed acceleration rather than aggressive performance. This drivetrain is known for reliability and ease of maintenance, with parts availability still strong today. The power delivery is effortless, perfectly matched to the car's size and luxury-focused character. Inside, the Town Car shines with its spacious cabin and classic Lincoln comfort. Wide, supportive seats, generous legroom front and rear, and a well-insulated interior make this car ideal for cruising, road trips, or simply enjoying a relaxed daily drive. Even by modern standards, few cars offer the same sofa-like ride quality and interior space that these late ADS Lincolns are known for. From a styling perspective, the 1988 Town Car represents peak box-era luxury design. Clean lines, a formal roofline, chrome accents, and a commanding presence without being flashy. It's the kind of car that turns heads not because it's loud, but because it carries itself with confidence and class. With a clean title, automatic transmission, and a reputation for long-term reliability, this Town Car is a great option for collectors, classic luxury enthusiasts, or anyone looking for a comfortable, distinctive cruiser that stands apart from modern cars. At an asking price of $7,500, this 1988 Lincoln Town Car offers an appealing blend of vintage luxury, usable mileage, and everyday drivability. Located in Denver, this is a solid opportunity to own a piece of classic American luxury history. Smooth, spacious, and built to glide down the road in true Lincoln style. Number 9. The 1979 Cadillac DeVille Coupe 2D, priced at $9,500 and located in Fort Worth, Texas. Here we have a true classic luxury cruiser with modern performance upgrades, the 1979 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. This is one of those cars that perfectly blends old-school Cadillac presence with updated mechanicals, making it not just a showpiece, but a car you can confidently drive home and enjoy right away. This Coupe de Ville shows 22,950 miles on the odometer, though the seller notes it may have rolled over, so exact mileage is unknown. Regardless, the car runs and drives smooth and starts right up, which is what really matters for a classic you want to use and enjoy. Power comes from a 5.7-liter Vortec V8, paired with a 4L60E automatic transmission, a popular and reliable modern drivetrain swap that dramatically improves drivability, efficiency, and parts availability compared to the original setup. On the road, this Cadillac delivers exactly what you'd expect. Smooth acceleration, effortless cruising, and that unmistakable big body ride quality Cadillac was famous for in the late 1970s. The steering is relaxed, the ride is comfortable, and the car feels perfectly suited for long highway drives or laid-back city cruising. Visually, this DeVille makes a strong statement. It's currently sitting on 20-inch Zenith wheels wrapped in Vogue tires, and these are real Zeniths, not replicas, giving the car a bold, modern custom look. If that's not your style, no problem. The seller also has 15-inch wire wheels with white wall tires that can be installed instead, letting you choose between a classic traditional vibe or more contemporary custom appearance. Inside, the car features an Alpine head unit, kicker amplifier, and speakers throughout, so the sound system is already upgraded and ready to go. The sunroof works properly, which is a great bonus for a coupe like this and adds to the overall cruising experience. The interior does need some finishing work, and the AC and gauges still need to be hooked up, making this a perfect candidate for someone who wants a mostly sorted car with room to personalize and finish to their own taste. The title is clean and in the seller's name, and at an asking price of $9,500. This Cadillac represents strong value, especially considering the modern Vortec engine swap, transmission upgrade, wheels, and audio system. The seller describes it as a car you can buy and drive home, which is exactly what many classic buyers are looking for. Located in Fort Worth, Texas, this 1979 Cadillac Coupe de Ville is ideal for someone who wants classic luxury styling, modern reliability, and undeniable road presence. Big, bold, smooth, and customizable, this Cadillac delivers old-school cool with updated muscle in true American luxury fashion. Number 10. The 1969 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, listed for $10,000 and located in Sacramento, California. Up next is a true muscle-era classic with massive potential, the 1969 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. This is one of those cars that doesn't come around often in this condition, especially at this price point, and it's aimed directly at buyers who want a clean, rust-free platform for a serious build. This Cutlass shows 100,000 miles on the odometer and comes with an automatic transmission setup, though it's important to note right up front, this car needs an engine and transmission, and honestly, that's exactly what makes it so appealing. If you've been searching for the perfect LS swap candidate, this is about as ideal as it gets. Let's start with the body and structure, because that's where the real value is. The seller states the car has nice paint, no rust, and a clean California title in hand, with registration up to date. That alone is huge. Rust-free body cars are getting harder to find every year, especially ones that haven't been hacked up or neglected. This Cutlass gives you a clean slate without the nightmare of rust repair, frame issues, or missing paperwork. Visually, the car already presents well. The paint is described as nice, meaning you're not starting with a beat-up shell or a faded project. It has the classic, timeless Cutlass Supreme lines, long hood, clean body proportions, and that unmistakable late 60s Oldsmobile presence. Whether you want to keep it subtle, go full Restomod, or build a street monster, the exterior gives you a solid foundation. Now let's talk potential, because this is where this car really shines. With no engine or transmission installed, you're not paying for outdated drivetrains you'll just remove anyway. This makes it perfect for an LS swap modern automatic, or even a manual conversion if that's your style. Drop in an LS with a 4L60E or 6L80, add modern suspension and brakes, and you've got a brutal street car that still looks classic. Or, if you're an Oldsmobile purist, this would also be a great candidate for a traditional Olds V8 build. The seller is clear. $10,000 firm. Serious buyers only. This is not a negotiable fire sale, and given the condition, clean title, and rust-free California body, the price makes sense. You're paying for the hard part to already be done, the clean shell, legal paperwork, and solid foundation. Located in Sacramento, California, this 1969 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme is ideal for builders, Restomod fans, or anyone who wants to create a personalized classic without cutting corners. Whether you're dreaming a modern LS-powered cruiser or a show-quality street machine, this Cutlass gives you the perfect starting point to build it your way. Number 11. The 1965 Buick Special Convertible, listed for $15,500 and located in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Coming up next is a classic mid-60s American convertible that delivers timeless style, open-top cruising, and real value for a Buick enthusiast. The 1965 Buick Special Convertible. This car shows 144,000 miles on the odometer and is paired with an automatic transmission, making it an easy and enjoyable classic to drive. Under the hood, this Buick has already had the important work done, featuring a rebuilt 350 engine and rebuilt transmission, which means you're not buying a tired project. You're getting a car that runs good and is ready to be enjoyed. The interior is described as being in good condition, offering a comfortable and presentable cabin that matches the relaxed cruising personality of the car. What really adds value here is that the sale also includes a 1965 Buick Skylark parts car, a big bonus for anyone who knows how hard original parts can be to source for these mid-60s Buicks. Whether you plan to keep this special as a clean driver, restore it further, or use the extra parts to upgrade and refine it over time, that additional car adds flexibility and long-term value. Visually, the Buick Special Convertible carries that unmistakable 1960s elegance, clean lines, classic proportions, and the kind of open-air presence that never goes out of style at cruise nights, weekend drives, or local shows. Priced at $15,500 or best offer, the seller is looking for serious inquiries only, and contact is calls only, no texts. Located in Santa Fe, this 1965 Buick Special Convertible is a solid opportunity for someone looking for a running, driving classic convertible with major mechanical work already completed and extra parts included. Make it a smart buy for both enjoyment today and potential appreciation down the road. Number 12. The 1974 Mercedes-Benz 240D, listed at $13,500 and located in East Mesa. Up next is a true symbol of durability and classic European engineering, the 1974 Mercedes-Benz 240D. This is the kind of car that built Mercedes' legendary reputation for reliability, longevity, and overbuilt quality. Showing just 53,454 miles on the odometer, this 240D is equipped with a 4-speed manual transmission and the famous 4-cylinder diesel engine, a powertrain combination known worldwide for running hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of miles when properly maintained. This example stands out immediately because it retains its original paint, giving it an authentic survivor look that collectors and purists truly appreciate. It hasn't been over-restored or heavily modified. Instead, it presents as a well-cared-for classic that still wears its history proudly. At the same time, it benefits from thoughtful mechanical updates that make it a pleasure to drive today. One of the biggest highlights is the ice-cold air conditioning, featuring a new compressor and new ASC lines, which is a major plus in a vintage Mercedes, especially in warmer climates. Inside, the car has been subtly modernized with a single-DIN FM radio equipped with Bluetooth, along with a backup camera, blending classic style with modern convenience without taking away from the car's original character. Mechanically, this 240D has received extensive recent maintenance. The seller reports new brakes, including pads, rotors, and calipers, ensuring confident stopping power. It also has new belts and hoses, along with new motor mounts, a new transmission mount, and a new rear-end mount. On top of that, all new front and rear subframe mounts have been installed, an important and often overlooked service that dramatically improves ride quality and structural feel. The result is a car that, according to the listing, rides and drives beautifully, smooth, solid, and tight, just like a proper classic Mercedes should. These W115 diesel sedans are famous for their tank-like construction, simple mechanical design, and timeless styling, making them ideal for daily driving, weekend cruising, or long-distance road trips without drama. Priced at $13,500, this 1974 Mercedes-Benz 240D represents an excellent opportunity to own a well-sorted manual transmission diesel classic with low mileage, original paint, and major maintenance already done. If you're looking for a vintage car that prioritizes longevity, character, and real-world usability over flash, this 240D is a standout choice and a piece of automotive history that's becoming harder to find in this condition. Number 13. The 1976 Ford Torino wagon, listed at $7,700 and located in Pasadena, California. Coming up next is a classic American family hauler from the golden era of full-size wagons, the 1976 Ford Torino wagon. Finished in a timeless, understated style, this Torino represents everything people love about mid-1970s Detroit iron. Big, comfortable, practical, and powered by a proper V8 engine. According to the listing, the odometer shows 50,873 miles, and while mileage on classics can't always be fully documented, this wagon presents as a well-kept driver that's clearly been cared for over the years. Under the hood, you got a V8 paired with an automatic transmission, giving this Torino the smooth, relaxed driving feel these cars are known for. It starts, runs, and drives with no problems, making it a true turnkey classic that you can enjoy immediately rather than something that needs constant wrenching. Whether you're cruising around town, heading to a car show, or just enjoying a laid-back weekend drive, this wagon delivers that unmistakable old-school American road presence. Condition-wise, the seller describes the car as being in good overall condition, and it comes with a clean title, which is always a big plus when shopping for vintage vehicles. It's also been fitted with new tires, saving the next owner an immediate expense and making it road-ready right from day one. Another major comfort feature that really matters, especially in Southern California, is the fact that this Torino is equipped with working air conditioning, something not every classic wagon can still claim. What really makes the 1976 Torino wagon special is its versatility. It's the kind of classic you can enjoy in multiple ways. Keep it stock and cruise it as a nostalgic family wagon, lightly customize it into a period-correct cruiser, or even turn it into a retro road trip machine with room for friends, gear, or surfboards. Wagons like this are becoming more appreciated every year, especially clean drivers that don't need a full restoration to be enjoyed. At an asking price of $7,700, this Torino wagon sits in a very appealing sweet spot, affordable, usable, and full of character. It's not trying to be a trailer queen or a museum piece. Instead, it's a solid, honest classic that you can drive and enjoy without stress. If you've been looking for a vintage V8 wagon with space, style, and comfort, this 1976 Ford Torino wagon in Pasadena could be a great opportunity to own a piece of classic American automotive history. Number 14. The 1986 Oldsmobile Calais Supreme, listed for just $950 and located in San Diego, California. Next up is a budget-friendly classic project with real sleeper potential, the 1986 Oldsmobile Calais Supreme. And to be clear, this is a Calais, not the Cutlass. Powered originally by a 3.0-liter V6 with an automatic transmission and front-wheel drive, this old shows approximately 118,000 miles and represents a unique slice of mid-1980s GM design that you don't see very often anymore. While the car is not currently running, the seller is upfront that the engine needs to be rebuilt or replaced, with issues related to the timing gears and valves, making this an ideal candidate for a mechanical refresh, engine swap, or a creative custom build. Despite the mechanical needs, the car itself has clearly been well cared for throughout its life, retaining its original paint and original interior, which is increasingly rare for a nearly 40-year-old vehicle. It's currently non-op registered and not smogged, which is typical for a project car in California, and gives the next owner a clean slate to build it the way they want. One of the biggest highlights here is the fact that it already sits on brand new 15-inch Motegi wheels and tires, with only a few thousand miles on them. The seller even notes that they're asking less of the entire car than what they paid just for the wheels and tires, which alone makes this listing hard to ignore. Add in a clean title in hand, and you're looking at a solid foundation for a project that won't break the bank. Whether you're into restoring underrated 80s front-wheel drive classics, building a quirky vintage daily, or turning it into a unique hot rod-style sleeper, this Oldsmobile Calais Supreme offers a lot of potential for very little money. At just $950, this is a kind of rare, cool project that doesn't come around often, cheap to buy, full of character, and ready for the next chapter in the hands of the right enthusiast. Number 15. The 1967 Chevy Chevelle, listed for $17,500 and located in Riverside, California. Wrapping things up is one of the most iconic muscle cars of all time, the 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle. This is a true first-generation Chevelle, a body style that collectors and enthusiasts consistently chase, and this example offers a solid foundation with strong mechanical upgrades that make it both usable and full of potential. Under the hood sits a 350 cubic inch V8, paired with a new 700 R4 automatic transmission, giving the Chevelle a great balance of classic muscle feel and modern drivability. The 700 R4 overdrive transmission is a huge upgrade, especially if you plan to actually drive the car. It allows for smoother highway cruising, lower RPMs at speed, and better overall reliability compared to older factory setups. According to the seller, the car runs great and is very dependable, making it a true driver rather than a garage ornament. This Chevelle is equipped with factory-powered disc brakes, a major safety and performance plus, along with power steering, which makes driving and parking much more comfortable than a manual setup. It's sitting on 15-inch weld racing wheels, giving a classic street and strip look that fits the car perfectly and adds to its muscle car attitude. One of the biggest highlights here is its history. This is described as an original California car, complete with original black California license plates, which is a big deal for collectors. California cars are highly desirable thanks to the dry climate, and that shows here. The seller clearly states no rust, with a solid body and good floors, which are often most expensive and time-consuming areas to repair on a classic Chevelle. The odometer shows 10,000 miles. Though like many classics, mileage should be considered exempt or unknown. What matters more is the overall condition, and structurally, this car checks a lot of important boxes. It does need paint and interior work, but that also means the next owner gets to finish it exactly the way they want. You can restore it, mildly customize it, or simply drive it as is and enjoy the raw, old-school muscle car vibe while improving it over time. The car is being sold as is, comes with a clean title, and has current registration, which means no headaches getting on the road. The asking price is $17,500 cash, reflecting a solid value for a rust-free running, driving 1967 Chevelle with desirable upgrades already done. In today's market, finding a first-gen Chevelle that's this solid, this complete, and still affordable is getting harder every year. Whether you're looking for a long-term build, a weekend cruiser, or a classic muscle car, you can enjoy immediately while improving over time. This 1967 Chevy Chevelle in Riverside represents a strong opportunity and a timeless piece of American muscle history.